Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna show you this dramatic rainbow cut crease, which looks like this, and I'm gonna use a primer, of course. As my first step, I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm applying this all over my eyelid using a Sigma Beauty P84 brush, which is one of my favorite brushes to apply this particular eyeshadow primer. I have a special discount code for everything on Sigma Beauty, which I will link down in the description bar. Now the first color I'm going in with is High, which is a beautiful yellow color from the HNB Cosmetics palette. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but it's from Holly Boone, which is also a well-known YouTuber. She's absolutely stunning, so I wanted to try out her palette, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm only gonna use eyeshadows from her palette, and I just wanted to create something colorful since this palette has a lot of colors into it. So I went in with the yellow first, and now I'm gonna go in with this color called Reef. I'm gonna create an ombre on the crease using different shades and just blend them into each other. So that's what I'm doing right now. I started with the yellow, and now I'm going in with this color, blending it slightly on top of the yellow, and then also more towards the middle part of the eyelids. And then after I did this, I'm going in with a different color, and then I'm going in with another shade. I just wanted to create like a rainbow effect using like totally different shades in the crease. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I noticed the shades were really easy to blend. It didn't look patchy at all. So now I'm taking the shade I See You, and I'm gonna blend it right next to the green shade and also slightly on top of the green to really make sure that the shades blend into each other really well. So far so good. I really like the palette. I had no problems with blending it whatsoever. Like, I never know, like sometimes when you apply different matte shades on top of each other, it just doesn't go well. They don't really blend nicely, but with this palette I had no problems whatsoever, so I was really surprised, and I absolutely love the palette. It's always nice to have like some backup palettes with vibrant shades, so whenever you are like in a creative mood and you need a particular shade which is more vibrant, then you just grab all your palette with colors and you just lay them next to each other, and you're just feeling really creative. So this is definitely a palette that I would use again. So now I'm going in with the shade Zodiac, and I'm starting with blending this all the way at the outer corner and a little bit lower, like at the lower lash line area, and then blending it upwards towards the outer V and the crease area. I wanted to keep it like that first, using only the blue, but then I just felt like, wait, something is missing. I need to add a little bit of purple, and that's what I'm doing right now, and it just went really well. I had no problems with blending. I think so far it's looking really good. Yeah, I'm just really surprised. I just really like it. So now I went in with a tinier brush, doing a little bit more focus blending, so it looks a little bit more better. And then I went in with a big fluffy blending brush with a little bit of concealer on it. I think I used the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer, which I always use underneath the eyes. And I'm just sweeping the brush right underneath the outer end to make the line look a little bit more clean. I didn't want it to be like really sharp and clean, but just a little bit less messy. This just makes it look a little bit better, and this is such an easy trick to make your eye look a lot better. Now I'm taking this Boying, not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. This is the newest concealer from Benefit, which is actually really nice to cut the crease. You guys know I used to always use the MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Concealer, which I have been using for years now, but I changed it to this one by Benefit, which I'm so surprised because I thought I never would find like a better concealer, but this one is actually a lot better. I feel like it creases like, not saying that the MAC like creased, but I did have to apply like the eyeshadow really quickly after doing this, and this one just stays flawless. I just really like it, so I'll be definitely using a lot more often. Then I'm taking the Angel, and I'm gonna use this for all over the eyelids. At this point I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this eye look, but I just decided to use this all over the eyelids and just keep it kind of simple. And I wanted the crease to be like really colorful and the lower lash line as well, but the center of the eyelid I just wanted to keep it simple. I just didn't know, so I just went for this color. But now I'm taking the shade Babe, and I'm gonna use a little bit of that at the outer end of the eyelids to kind of blend it right next to the purple in the outer V, and then blend it a little bit more into that white shade which we used on the eyelids to make the transition look a little bit more less harsh. I just felt like something was missing and I didn't use the pink yet. So this was like the perfect opportunity to grab some pink eyeshadow. So I just kept blending until I found that the edges look less harsh. And then I also packed on a little bit more of the purple shade and applied it in between the pink and the purple to make that transition look a little bit more smoother as well. Then now I'm going in with this eyeliner, which is from Huda Beauty. This was the first time using it in today's video, and I was actually so in love. Like, it's so black. Not sure if you guys can see it really good on camera, but it's so black. It does like dry really quickly, which is kind of a downside, but once you have applied it, it's super black, which I absolutely love when it comes to eyeliner. I just like my eyeliner to be really black, really matte, and I think this does the job. You can really see how matte it is. It doesn't have any shine, so if you're searching for like a really nice eyeliner, this one is good, but it does dry quick, so you have to work really quickly. Then now I went in with a little bit more of black eyeshadow and blending it right next to the eyeliner and the outer V, just to make sure that the line above the lash line is not looking really harsh, but it kind of blends into the black eyeshadow and then into the purple. So yeah, I feel like I've said blending so many times already in this video, but you guys get the point. Then now I'm taking the Inglot Kohl pencil in the shade 01, and I'm gonna use this for in the waterline to smoke it out and to make it really black. Also applying a little bit on the upper lash line underneath the lashes, because sometimes you can see a little bit skin over there, which always annoys me, so make sure to cover that up as well. And then I went back in with the black eyeshadow with a really tiny brush from Suiva and pressing this right underneath the lower lash line. Also applying it slightly on top of the waterline. Sometimes this can be a little bit scary, but this will make it look even more black because you can't see like any skin in between the lash line and the eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line. Then now I took a little bit of the purple, blending a little bit underneath the lower lash line. Then I went in with the pink, and I'm creating a sort of ombre just like I did in the crease, but now I'm going from purple at the outer V, pink in the middle, and then for the next shade I'm going in with a orange shade. I wanted to use as many different shades from this palette as possible to really show you like what you can do with this palette, and I feel like I used quite some shades, so I think that worked pretty well. So now I blended the orange underneath the lower lash line, and then I went back in with the color, which we used all the way at the beginning, which is the yellow, and I'm using that underneath the lower lash line as well. So I was actually creating this eye look when I was just in the mood to create something, and this is what I came up with, but I had no intentions to do this eye look as it's looking right now. I was just playing and it just turned out to be like this. But I don't think I've done a colorful look like this in a while, so I actually really like it because it always makes me feeling so creative and I want to film more of these looks. I just really like to play with color. So now I went in with my favorite mascara, which is the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara, using a tint coat on the upper lashes and a lot on the lower lashes to make them like really long. And then now I went in with my favorite lashes, which are the Feisty lashes from my own lash company. I have a special discount code which you can use to save some money if you want to try them out. These are really beautiful. They're not too dramatic, not too natural. Those are one of my favorites. So I'm using them, and here you can see the eyes without lashes. And here you can see the end result with the lashes on. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. I really hope this video was helpful, that it gave you some inspiration. I definitely really enjoy playing with this palette, so I will definitely use it one more time in the future when I want to do something colorful again. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!